Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. So today I'm gonna show you a hack on how to make dumplings low carb. Okay, so these are great. They're great if you're trying to lose weight, you're just trying to make healthier choices in your life, or if you're trying to eat some of your favorite foods, but still keeping everything low carb, okay? So we're gonna make the filling just like you would for a traditional dumpling, but instead of using a dumpling wrapper, we're gonna use a little hack, okay? Now, I've already tried this. This is a recipe that has been going viral on Instagram, so we have to try it on here together. We're gonna be using onion. Now, even if you're not an onion lover, because some people just don't like the spice, they don't like the taste of it, the way we're gonna make it, you actually cannot taste the onion. Okay, so like when you blanch an onion, it actually takes away like the spice and it just takes away the like that oniony flavor that you usually get when you eat raw onions. So if you don't like onion, trust me, this is different. Like I would highly recommend that you give it a try because it actually tastes like nice and sweet. It's actually crazy. So the texture is on point. Right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it right into our boiling hot water. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that this starts to boil. This will be in here for about 3 minutes. I had it boiling already. You want it to be like in a rolling boil. It's boiling hot, throw it in there. We're blanching it. We're gonna do about 3 to 4 minutes. These are really big onions. And so that is gonna take the spice away. It's gonna take the flavor, all of that, and also make it manageable. Like we're gonna be able to stuff it, and I'm gonna show you how to put all that together. But while that's going on, we're gonna get started on the filling. As a matter of fact, and I totally forgot to mention that you need to cut a slit into the onion because these are gonna become your individual dumpling wrappers. It's just gonna make your life so much easier. Okay, so our onions are done. I'm gonna go ahead and put the water back here because we are straight up getting a facial. I'm gonna get a little something. I am so thirsty. Today we are doing some black cherry. So black cherry salt, the ones from Element, you already know these are so bomb. This is one of their new flavors. So the black cherry, the pineapple, and the orange, those are all new flavors. So these have 500 milligrams of sodium, 100 milligrams of potassium, and 30 milligrams of magnesium. They literally taste like a soda, but I'm getting all my electrolytes that my body needs. So Element is doing a free sample pack with any purchase, and you get to try their 4 most popular flavors. They give you 2 of the little packets that are great for like on the go, for travel, to keep in your office, in your car. They give you 2 packets of each. So I will leave that link in the description below, or you can type in drinklmnt.com and then the little / low carb love. So either one of those will get you the free sample pack. Okay, so now for our filling, do a little bit of oil, and this is very easy. So you can use ground chicken, ground turkey, ground beef, ground pork, a combination of 2. I'm gonna use ground beef. It's what I have on hand right now. So we're gonna go ahead, toss that in here. So we have our ground beef. I'm gonna do some mushrooms, okay? So that's all going in. I'm just gonna mix everything together right now. We have our carrots, some diced carrots. You definitely want some green onion. And now for the seasoning. So this is what's gonna give it all the flavor. You can do coconut aminos, you can do tamari, you can even do soy sauce. Okay, I do coconut aminos or tamari to keep it gluten-free. If you are a gluten-free person, then you definitely wanna go that route. A little rice vinegar. Okay, we have some toasted sesame oil. This gives it a lot of flavor. Then you can use minced ginger. I'm just using ground ginger. It's easy, it's what I have right now. Then of course some onion powder, just for flavor, for some sabor. Garlic powder, and don't worry, I'll have the recipe in the description below. I usually have everything down there. I link also like specialty ingredients that I might be using, sweeteners, anything of that like sort. I usually leave it linked for you. I also have my meal plan down there if you are just getting started. So if you're just starting on your weight loss journey, or you haven't seen the scale move, you're just kind of like frustrated, you don't know what to do, I do have a step-by-step meal plan, guide you through breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, snacks, drinks, swaps, all of that is in there for you. So make sure you grab that if, again, you are just starting off, or you are looking to really see that scale move a lot quicker, or if you even know someone. If you know family member, friends or family that are starting off, that could be really, really helpful for them. So I will leave that in the description below for you. But now that we have everything in our filling, we have everything. We have our mushrooms, carrots, green onions, all of our seasonings. Now we're just gonna give everything a good mix. And now we are gonna do the eggs to bind it, okay? So if you were to leave it as is, you're still gonna get the same flavor, but it just might kind of fall apart. So you wanna have a little binder. So we're gonna do eggs. And if you wanna make some for your family that are not low carb and then make some for yourself that are, you can actually, you make the filling just the same, and then you just make some that have the wonton wrappers or the dumpling wrappers, and then you make yours with the onion. That's one of the things that I love about a lot of the recipes here on my channel, is that even if your family's not eating low carb, you can still modify your personal dish to make it low carb, and then feed your family, you know, like the traditional way. So this is what it's gonna look like. Okay, and trust me, it's gonna finish cooking once we put it into the onion. I'm just gonna let it cook a little bit more. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go check up on our onions. I think they're pretty much done, and then we're gonna get started. So I ended up leaving these for a little longer because they are humongous, and I wanted to make sure that everything was soft, which now they are, and that's what they're gonna look like. You're gonna see that they are a bit softies, which is fine. That's what you're looking for. So we have our filling, we have our dumpling wrappers. Now, this is why, do you see that? This is why you want to blanch them, because, and it's very easy to grab the filling, and you can put as little or as much filling as you want, because these are obviously yours. And who's gonna eat them? You. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Look at that. Very nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and continue doing that. Look at, they come off very easy. And now remember, these are sweet onion, okay? You do not wanna get white onion. You can. I've made it with the white onion before, but it is definitely like a lot spicier. It has a different flavor. Like sweet onion is what you get like at restaurants. It just tastes like, it doesn't have that bite. It doesn't have that spice. It tastes nice and sweet. Like you could literally eat it just like that. Obviously these were huge. If yours are smaller, it's okay. You're just gonna use a lot more of them. But as you can tell, these are big, so you're gonna get full fast. But look at that. You have like a good scoop in there, right? And then we're just gonna kind of roll it under like that. And then you have yourself your little onion dumpling. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish this up, and then I'm gonna show you how we're cooking them and then how it's served. So now I got a little tiny bit of oil here. We have a little bit of avocado oil. Let me lower this actually, because I don't want it to burn. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it face down. So wherever the opening is, you wanna try to put that face down so that it kind of gives it like a little sear. Has a little bit of water, so just from like the sauces. So I'm gonna dry it out a little. But now, this is it. You're gonna put all your little dumplings right into your pan. And now I ran out of tamari and soy sauce. I mean, tamari and coconut amino. So I'm just gonna do like a little dash of soy sauce and cover. And that is it. I'll show you right now what they look like. They're gonna get like a nice sear at the bottom. Yeah, pretty much everything's already cooked through, so you just want it to all come together. It might soften a little bit more. And then, yeah, we're gonna serve it with some chili oil, some green onions, sesame seeds. Guys, this is like so good. If you love dumplings, this is such a great option while keeping everything low carb. All right, guys, so here is the final product. Topped it off with a little bit of green onion, some sesame seeds, a little chili oil. I personally think that each one of those adds a little special something. But there is only one thing left to do to give this baby a big, juicy bite. Cheers. This literally tastes like a dumpling. The little onion wrapper just gives it more of a bite. But I love it. It's low carb. I love onion though. So it doesn't taste like onion, but it's super flavorful. It literally hits the spot like if you were having dumplings. Like if you were craving dumplings, make this and it's going to hit the spot. Pair it with a little bit of maybe some soy sauce, a little extra chili oil, but right here, 10 out of 10. You're able to enjoy one of your favorite meals. If you are like a big fan, highly, highly recommend. Make it. I made mine with ground beef, but again, ground chicken, ground turkey, ground pork, or mix one of those meats with the ground pork and you have the perfect low carb dumpling. So anyway, the recipe will be in the description below for you. If you like this video, please show me some love. Go hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I have a ton of recipes on here that are low carb, they're diabetic friendly, and of course, weight loss friendly. Even if you have friends and family that are also on a weight loss journey, my channel could be super, super helpful for them as well. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.